Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
No good.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
First team foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Allen. And Lopez has it in the corner. Clock at 6. And they double up Giannis. Back to Lopez. I'll tell you, Steve, it has been fierce down the stretch. Man alive, some of the playoff seedings could come down to the very last game of the season.
Kevin, this is an exciting time of the year. I love it, especially on nights when the competing teams are going head-to-head.
Here's Morris. Here's Zubac. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
A wide open look here for Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to George. Over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
To the inside, and the wide-open shot from Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Ingles. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Crowder the screen. And Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
George. And there's the drive. No good on the shot. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for Ingles.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Ingles has a lot of skill, but he shows you so much grit out there, able to take the punishment.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Powell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. George, no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Outside for George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious.
19. Fans, your Clippers, Houston team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Down low, and to Kumbo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of two straight at home. Morris with the bucket.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Bucks leading by 12.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Middleton. He's got 5. It's stolen by Morris. With the crossover, and Batum throws it down.
Someone you can rely on to make winning plays. Batum capitalizes off the fast break.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Covington wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Matthews, no one around him. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 10. George double team. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Back to Batum. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by George, no good. Bucks leading by 10.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
The kick out to Crowder, to the paint, and to Kumbo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Morris. And here is Powell. Now here's Covington. Covered by Giannis. 1:22 left in the first half. It's Matthews on the wing. Now here is Holiday. And the three off target.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Gordon with no one around. Misses the three. Bucks leading by 9. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your play.
On the wing, Ingles. And again, the Bucks miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Powell. Leonard with no one around. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And that one's good, Leonard.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Zubac's in the post. And finished off by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
To the middle. Here's Allen. A shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pass to Powell. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And here's Morris for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
You know Jrue Holiday will shift his pace ever so slightly, just enough to get you to overcommit.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Pass to Man. Screen by Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Norman Powell has become lethal from deep. Fantastic shot.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. Lopez. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got 9 points. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. A second chance effort. Plenty of space. And Lopez pulls it down.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
DeRozan attracts so much defensive attention. He's learned to use those opportunities to find teammates.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Bucks call timeout. And check out who's coming off to the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ingles with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Pass to Lopez. Fires the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Plumlee with the steal. Leonard on the wing. .131 left in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got 9.
The short corner three is well inside Ingles' comfort zone. If he gets this look, he'll take it.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside for Batum. Pass to Powell. Back to Batum. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Gordon over to help. Carter outside. Back to Ingles. Shoots from the baseline. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Ingles has got 6 here in this quarter.
catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
Outside Leonard. He had stolen by Ingles. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ingles. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
42.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks leading by 9. Over to the wing. Back to Allen. It's hauled in by George. To the paint. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. On the wing, George. Right side, Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
A wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Covington. Down low. Here's Morris. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
The shot's good.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
For 3, Covington. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
The Bucks making a change here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
And Covington sends it back. Outside Leonard from downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
On the wing, George. On the wing, Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
And here's George. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 4. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot from the inbound. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Robert Covington, we see you, big fella. We see you.
Pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Big trip for Giannis. Normally at the stripe, he's better in the pressure moment.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Now George. Six to shoot. Outside Leonard. Over Ingles. And they get it back. Outside for Batum. To the middle. The Clippers again turning it over. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Double team on Holiday. Over in the corner on Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Paul George with the steal. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to Morris. Outside Covington. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Robert Covington.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. So the first of 3 is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A pretty dependable free throw shooter. Covington in a pressure situation.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Plumlee. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. It's Powell.